Okay. Hey y'all, teaching leave it. One of the most practical commands that we use in our home is leave it. It's great if you're inside, if you've got little kids, you drop something off the table, some food off the table, and you don't want the dog to eat it. You can use the command leave it. Um, or maybe they're wanting to use something as a chew toy that they shouldn't use, and you can use the command leave it. And but it's also good if you can use it, say, for the UPS driver, or if a visitor comes to the house and the dog is super excited and rambunctious and everything. You can still use the command leave it and then have them come to you. So it's a really versatile command that we use all the time. So it's pretty simple how we start teaching this command. So first of all, if I drop this on the floor, on the ground, let's see what he does. This is Tino. We haven't taught him leave it yet. He's a mild-mannered little fella. He has excellent manners. He's not super hyper or rambunctious, but we'll just see what he does if I drop it on the floor. Okay, he eats it. So, you see he's not super aggressive or anything. However, if I drop something on the floor, he'll, sniff it out and go for it. Now, the way that we teach him to leave it is, I put the treat on the floor. Leave it. And I only wait a couple of seconds, and if he leaves it and he doesn't go for it, I reward him. Good boy. If you've got a super aggressive dog, this may mean 1 second. He leaves it for 1 second. Good boy. Reward. All right, so I'm going to sit down. All right, so I'm going to put it on the floor. I'm going to put it on the ground. I'm going to say, leave it. Oh, he left it. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to put it on the ground. Leave it. Leave it. What you don't want is him to get that treat. If he gets the treat, he's being rewarded for not leaving it. Leave it. Oh, yeah, it's a good boy. Oh, it's a good boy. Leave it. Yeah. All right. Leave it. Count to 3. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Like I said, it may be 1 second. Depending on how aggressive your dog is. Leave it. Oh, it's a good boy. Good boy. Now, do I want him to eat the treat off the ground? No, I don't. I want to pick up the reward and give it to him to reward his behavior. I want the treat, the reward, to come from me, not from him getting it off the ground. Leave it. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, it's a good boy. He's so smart. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, you do this each time I was telling him to leave it. I counted pretty much to 3. Leave it. Leave it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Now, as he understands this concept, we increase it. Maybe you count to 4. Leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so you do that with 4 seconds several times. Then you graduate to 5 seconds. All right, let's try again. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. 1, 2. If he goes in for the treat, I'm going to cover it up so he can't. No, leave it. Leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. You start off, with the command, and you put it there for 1 second. If they're going in for it, constantly going in for it, you pull your hand back. You wait till he's calmer and he's focused, and you put it for 1 second. Boom. Give him a reward if he leaves it there. Now I'm going to show you some of our older dogs who we've been working on Leave It for quite a while. Here we go. Here's Leave It. After you've worked on it for a while and you've incrementally taken baby steps. All right. This is the hand motion that we use for Leave It too. Leave it. So at this point, she's waiting for a release command. She knows she has to leave it. We've worked with her to where she couldn't get the reward until we gave her a release command, or we picked it up and we gave it to her ourselves. I can walk around. She's looking at me, she's paying attention, wanting to know, hey, mama, when can I eat this? Okay, eat it. Eat it. Oh, that's a good baby. That's a good baby. That's a good baby, yeah. Hey, Lily, come here. All right, so you don't just move from what we were doing with Tino to what we're doing with Lady Jane. So if you have a helper that you can employ, she can guard the treat. Let's turn this way, Lily. She can guard the treat. Squat down. And if I leave it, I can put the treat down there. I don't want her to get the reward, right? But I want to teach her that at sometimes, I'm going to not be there. She still has to leave it. Lily's going to guard the treat. If Lady Jane or your puppy or dog goes in for the treat, she's going to put her hand over it very quickly and prevent the dog from getting the reward. And then we just reset and we do it again. All right, Lily, you can pick up the treat and give it to her and praise her. Say, good baby. So if you have somebody that you can employ, that can really help you, start walking away and prevent the dog from getting the reward. That's a good baby. Okay, so this is Georgie, and which would she prefer? A treat or a ball? I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but she's staring at this ball. She's not staring at these treats. She's so obsessed with the ball. I can put these treats in front of her. Look, she just is like, throw that ball, throw that ball. I need the ball. So this is a very, Leave It is an excellent way to help teach impulse control in dogs. So when I work on Leave It with Georgie, a lot of times I'll just use the ball because I want her deferring to my commands, no matter how much, she loves it. She's more interested in the ball. So this is actually harder for her to leave than it is to leave the treats. All right. So she's a huge fetcher. If I throw this ball, she'll go get it. She'll bring it back. She will do this all day long. As long as I'll do it, she'll do it. Now, the way I started working on leave it with her, sit. Okay. I want her, she knows the command stay, and she knows the command leave it. So I'm going to use the command and throw the ball behind me at first. This is the way we started, so that I can intercept her if she goes for that ball. Sit. Okay. Stay. Leave it. Okay, go get it. So when she looked at me and said, Mama, what? That's when I said, okay. That's when I gave her the release command. Come on. So I'm going to do that several times. Put it in my hand. Put it in my hand. I'm going to do it several times that way to where she has to go through me to get it, and I'm going to intercept her. That way she doesn't get the reward of getting that ball. So I'm going to throw it a little bit to the side now, a little bit further too. She's going to look at me. Yes, go ahead. Now, after you do that a while, then you can graduate. Put it in my hand. Then you can graduate further and further. Further distance and so forth. Sit. Stay. Leave it. She's got to look at me. Okay, get the ball. Get that ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Come on, baby. Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Put it in my hand. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. Leave it. Oh, good girl. Sit. 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 Good girl. Stay. Leave it. Okay. Get the ball, Georgie. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Get the ball. Where is it? Get the ball. Oh, she got that ball. Good baby. Good baby. Yeah. Good baby. And I do not have to reward her with a treat. She is very much rewarded by ball playing. And not that I can get in my bag anyway, but sometimes I like to do it just because it's tough for her to leave it. It is so tough for her to not go after that ball. Good baby. Good baby. So leave it can be used with in all kinds of situations. But it is very effective in getting the dog to defer its will to yours. Okay. See y'all.